Hello students, the topic for today is arrays in PHP. In PHP, the arrays are similar to the arrays we have studied in JavaScript. An array is a special variable which can hold more than one value at a time. So let's take for example that I have to store 100 numbers. So for that I will need 100 different variables. But it will be very difficult for me to maintain those variables. In these situations, we can use one variable and that variable is going to be used for all of the 100 values. This variable, which is going to hold multiple values, is nothing but an array variable. So an array stores multiple values in a single variable. In PHP, array function is used to create an array. In PHP, there are three different types of arrays. First one, indexed array. Second one, associated array. The third one is multi-dimensional array. Indexed arrays, they have numeric index. Associated arrays, they have named key. Multi-dimensional arrays are going to contain one or more arrays. Let us see each one of them individually. First one, indexed array. All array elements are assigned an index. Are assigned an index number by default. So by default, each and every element of array is going to get one index. PHP indexes starts from 0. So the first index is going to be 0 and so on. So let us understand this in a diagram. Here, this is our array 19, 10, 8, 17, 17, 9 and 15. So these are your array elements, the values which are stored in array. Over here you can see 0. This 0 is the first index. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so this is how each and every element is going to get one index. If I want to refer to any particular element, I have to write the name of the array and the index number in square brackets. So if I want value 8, then I have to write x or 2. The square brackets are read as or 2. Okay, so this is array. Let us see what is the syntax for writing this array in a program. Syntax $array name equals to array in round brackets value 1, value 2, so on and so forth. So when you are declaring an array, at that time you are going to use round brackets. But when you are using indices, when you are using one particular element of the array, you use square brackets. And this array name also follows the variable naming rules. Example for this, $arr, over here arr is name of array the function in round brackets, values which are separated by comma. So this is the first way of declaring indexed array. The second way is you can declare each and every element individually, like $array name in square bracket index number equal to 0. Example for this, $arr of 0 is 1. And for the second variable, second value, again you will write $arr in square bracket 1 equal to 5. This is how you can define indexed arrays in two different ways. We are going to understand this using an example. This is an example related to index array. Doc type HTML. HTML head, title, close head, body, h1, square bracket, question mark, PHP, indicating beginning of PHP script. $arr. So here this is our array variable. Then equal to array. This is our array function. In round brackets, we are going to put values separated by comma. So the first value is English. Since it is a string, we have to enclose this in double quotes. English, comma, physics, comma, chemistry, comma, math. At the end, close the round brackets and a semicolon. Each and every statement in PHP is terminated line, then $ARR of 0. That is the first element of array, which is English. Then this is a space which will be printed also. ARR of 1, ARR of 2, and ARR of 3. Like this, the values of array will be printed. Question mark and angle brackets to indicate closing of PHP script. /body/html. Let us see in a browser. This is indexed array. Right click, open it in a new tab. You can see h1 index array. Entered array is, after that you can see new line br. The first element ARR of 0 English. Then second physics, chemistry and maths. So this is one way of printing your elements. There is another way in which you can assign these array elements. Let us see the second way also. ARR of 0 equal to, in double quotes, value English. Since it is a string, we have to use double quotes. Okay, so we've written all the subjects over here. Array of 1 chemistry, 2 physics, 3 maths, and echo also we use separately. When we are using individual values, at that time we have to provide the index number in the square bracket. So this is going to show us the output. Index array h1, entered array is ARR of 0, ARR of 1, ARR of 2, and ARR of 3. Okay, like this, you can use indexes to print your array and save your array using index. Let us come to the next part that we have to see. The next part is for each loop. When we were studying loops, we have understood that for each loop is used only and only for array. Let us see that. For each loop works only on array. You cannot use it on any other number. It is used to traverse or visit each key value pair in the array. If I want to go and see each and every value, at that time I am going to use for each loop. The syntax, first we will see it for index array. For each, then we have array name, $array name as value, and then double quotes, curly brackets, statements, and closing of curly brackets. This is for index array. Let us see an example for this. So this is the example for each. .html, HTML, head, title, close the title, close head, body, h1, heading, angle bracket question of PHP, beginning of PHP, $ARR, name of array, equal to array function, then the values. Now in the previous example, we were writing echo, echo, echo multiple times for each and every element. Here we don't have to do this. We just use for each. In round brackets we write name of array, in this case $ARR as $value. Okay, so it is going to execute for each and every statement. Then curly brackets, opening curly brackets, echo $value dot and a space. Space is used to separate the values, otherwise they look merged and it will we will think that it is only one number. And then we have closing curly brackets. One important thing over here is for each is one word. They are not two separate words. You have to write them together. Question mark and angle brackets indicating ending of PHP script. These loops are useful when we have values more than 100. We don't have to write the same statement again and again. If we write it once, it is going to execute for all of them. This is already open over here. Array 3, 5, 8, 9. The result does not change over here. It is same that we have used in the previous case. only difference is rather than printing each and every value separately, we are using it in a loop statement. Okay, so this is about your for each